right. Hey guys, this is Brandon McCaskill with the Safari Arie Road Show. We got Ari on the phone here with us, and we're just gonna ask him what's the update, where he's at, what's going on. Ari, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good. So,
Good.
what are you up to? Where are you?
So I am currently in Calgary.
Okay.
I'm having my bike looked at again. I had some rear hub issues last week or a few days ago
Gee.
that need to get looked at, and also had an issue with my bike trailer wheel back in Swift Current, Saskatchewan. So I've been here for since August 5th,
Yeah.
and not sure I'll probably be here for a few more days. That's for sure. It's a big city.
Yeah. Right on.
So, anyways, I actually had kind of a bit of an interesting story how I found my host, because as you can see from
Uh-huh.
behind me, I'm in this nice home,
Yeah.
and that's been absolutely amazing. Um, so I actually pedaled into the Hoodoos, just southeast, 16 kilometers southeast of Drumheller,
The hoodoos.
on August 2nd.
What's the hoodoos?
Okay, so yeah, the hoodoos. The hoodoos are actually these like bizarre, amazing geological wonders.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
Most people would actually not even believe these things are actually in Canada if they saw photos of them. They are super, super cool. It's actually my second time to visit them. I actually visited them in 2011 on my first bike ride and was determined to see if I could not visit them on my second ride, which of course I was
Huh.
able to do. Um, I arrived there on August 2nd. Um, and they're just, yeah, they're just these columns. And I
I
think they're
just
like,
I just googled them. I've seen those before, but I didn't know they were called hoodoos.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
interesting.
yeah,
Huh.
yeah, yeah.
Cool.
But they're these columns, and they have like this rock on top, and through wind they erode away or whatever, and they're like, yeah, they're like these crazy columns that you think are, on Mars or some other weird planet.
Right.
Um,
They kind of look
and
man.
they're
They're
like,
not man-made, are they?
no, no,
They kind of
and
look
they're
like
like,
it.
yeah, they're like millions of years old, literally.
Jeez.
So yeah, so they're super cool. I highly recommend anyone and everyone to go visit them if they're in Alberta. You won't
Wow.
be disappointed.
Hmm.
But anyways, so I got there on August 2nd,
Yeah.
and when I arrived there, it was kind of it was a long day. I had pedaled 100 kilometers in the heat.
Yeah.
Um, I think I was 6 days without a shower.
Ugh.
My battery packs were drained for charging my phone.
Yeah.
Um, I was yeah, I think I was actually pretty much out of water. And so yeah, so I think I got there around 6:30ish. I took about 100 photos. I remember looking at my phone trying to figure, well, what am I going to do? Drumheller 16 kilometers away. I looked at the campgrounds. It was like $40 a night, which is crazy.
Hmm.
And but the thing was though, is I was actually more worried about when I got to Calgary because of this bike issue. I didn't know where I was going to stay, and so I actually put a post out on Facebook to see if any of my followers or fans knew of anyone or were able to host me in Calgary, because with this bike issue, I did not know how long I would be here, and
Yeah.
it's a big city and everything. And actually, so right away, friends from Hamilton, Ontario, messaged me. Are you in Calgary? Do you need a host tonight? I
Yeah.
said, no, no, no. I'm actually at the Hoodoos near Drumheller, and I should be, in Calgary in a few days. And then they responded right away. Well, do you need a host in Drumheller?
Hmm.
And I'm like, sure, because I had all these, no water, no shower,
Yeah.
battery packs drained. It's like, heck yes. And they're like, well, because we know someone, some people that are just literally miles from the Hoodoos. And
Man.
I was like, you're kidding me. And so, anyways, they put me in contact with Dave and April DeSmet, that were literally like 2 miles east of the Hoodoos. Like, so I
Yeah.
just had to backtrack 2 miles, and my goodness, what a blessing,
Yeah.
to
That's
be able to
cool.
solve all those issues that I had no idea. I had no idea how I was going to deal with any of it,
Wow.
other than just set my tent up and go to bed.
Yeah.
And so that was actually really amazing. So yeah, I actually spent 2 evenings there to
Yeah.
also help sort of get caught up on my documenting. And then from there, I went to Drumheller. I visited the Royal Tyrrell Museum, which was pretty cool. It's actually a world-class museum, I have to say.
Yeah.
If you're into dinosaurs and you're into fossils, you definitely want to go to Drumheller to the Royal Tyrrell Museum. It is definitely world-class for
Oh yeah.
sure. I was actually in there for about 2 hours. And I mean, I didn't even really read a whole lot of the stuff. I mean, I literally just took photos of the different fossils and dinosaurs in the displays, and I was in there for like almost 2 hours.
Wow.
So I'm sure if you're a dinosaur freak, um, I mean, 8 hours would barely scratch the surface. It's that immense and just that many displays. So definitely world class for sure.
Wow.
And then yeah, anyways, left Drumheller, and I think it was 2 days later I was in Calgary, and so yeah, so I'm just been I brought my bike to the bike shop yesterday. So since I've gotten back from there, I've just been going crazy with trying to catch up on the documenting that I'm always behind on.
Right on.
So yeah, that's where we're at.
How's the weather been?
Oh, the weather. I mean, that's the thing is, um, when okay, so the last time I actually pedaled in the rain
Yeah.
was Kenora, Ontario, which is Western Ontario, like right
Oh
at the
wow.
Ontario Manitoba border.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, I've had nothing but sunshine
Holy
for it
moly.
seems like a month solid.
Yeah.
Um, it actually rained last night, but I'm in a in a house with a roof over my head.
Yeah.
Um, so as far as the weather goes overall, this entire summer, sun and more sun and more sun and
Wow.
even more sun.
Amazing.
Actually even, I mean, since I left Manitoba, there's almost been, in the grand scheme of things, there's been like almost no clouds since I left Manitoba.
Wow.
Been
Right on.
crazy.
Yeah, you can tell you got your tan going on, and
Oh,
mm,
there's no escaping the sun on the prairies or the
that's not
Badlands.
it.
No escaping.
Wow. Well, awesome. Well, thanks guys for watching. We were just getting a little update from Ari, and we'll end this episode right here, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks,
Awesome.
guys.
Later.
Thanks, Ari. Take care.
Later.